Guys, we've had another great week of wrestling. What's up, wrestling fans? My name is Aaron, and this is Wrestling by Wardridge. Welcome to another edition of my top 5 wrestling matches of the week. So, first up, a singles match between Ilya Dragunov and Noam Dar, remember him, from NXT UK. Dar immediately began to play mind games with Dragunov, continuing Dragunov's story that he's susceptible to losing his focus when his temper goes out of control, and this led into the more prominent story of the match of Noam Dar targeting the left leg of Dragunov after he had tweaked it from executing a maneuver early on. I thought the psychology of this match was excellent. Dragunov did a fantastic job of selling his leg anytime Noam Dar attacked it. Not only that, I loved it when Dragunov was unable to capitalise on potential pinfalls because of the leg, and in another great example which was expertly called by Nigel McGuinness, he explains why Dragunov is unable to bridge after a German suplex, instead preferring to maintain waist control, all because of that injured leg, and he further explains how Ilya adjusts his body at a lower angle so he doesn't put as much weight on the leg. Just cracking stuff. And Dragunov is eventually able to overcome Dar as well as his own anger to win the match with a Torpedo Moscow elbow strike. I really enjoyed this match. A triple threat match between Kyle O'Reilly, Pete Dunne and Johnny Gargano for the #1 contendership to Karrion Kross's title. The match told a good story of all three men leaning into their strengths in order to outmaneuver their opponents, and as you would expect, the wrestling was of a really high quality. There were some excellent creative submission spots all throughout this match. Dunne puts an armbar on Kyle O'Reilly whilst he has a leg lock on Johnny Gargano. That was an awesome spot. And in another spot that I loved, Kyle has a sleeper hold on Johnny Gargano, but here comes Dunne, puts his own sleeper hold on Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle releases his grip on Johnny Gargano. Gargano then recovers. He then executes his La Mystica transition onto Dunne into the Gargano escape. Great stuff. This match definitely would have been in contention for my match of the week, but unfortunately the finish did leave a lot to be desired. Adam Cole interfered, attacked everyone, and for some reason the match was thrown out, even though it's a triple threat match which has no disqualifications. Nevertheless, it was still a great match. And then in NXT's main event, we saw a tag team match between Legado del Fantasma and MSK for the NXT tag team titles. This was another solid match between two teams evenly matched in terms of their agility and athleticism, definitely two sides of the same coin. Both teams implemented a logical game plan to isolate one member of their opponent whilst slowing the tempo down. Quite a nice contrast considering their quicker styles, and it was interesting to see Wes Lee as the face in peril in this match, as obviously Nash Carter is usually in that role, but I thought Wes Lee did a great job with his selling. And speaking of good psychology, I thought Legado did a magnificent job with cutting off the ring effectively, aided by lots of quick tags and the odd blind tag as well. There were some great near falls in this match too. It didn't actually feel like a Legado win was out of the realms of possibility, but after Mendoza became distracted by Bronson Reed attacking Escobar on the outside, MSK was able to pick up the victory with their tag team finisher to retain the titles. Another fun match between these two who rarely disappoint. And then next up, from Monday Night Raw, we saw a singles match between Drew McIntyre and Kofi Kingston. The story of the match featured a very aggressive McIntyre who struggled to put away the resilient Kofi Kingston. Each time it looked like McIntyre would gain control of the match, Kofi would always be there with a reversal and then a pinfall attempt, and I loved the facial work from Drew in this match. His exasperation was really noticeable every time Kofi would kick out of a pinfall attempt. I thought it really propelled the story. Both men sold fatigue well towards the end of this match, and I also enjoyed the lethargy in Kofi's movement after Drew worked over his back earlier on in the match. The match was very well paced, and whilst I thought the finish was visually impressive, where Drew hits Coffey with a claymore out of mid-air. I do think it was slightly telegraphed, as we did see Drew get to his feet way before Coffey actually dived. It looked like Coffey could have stopped himself, but it's only a small criticism of a great main event between these two. And finally, we head over to Impact, where we saw an excellent 60-minute Iron Man match between Josh Alexander and TJP for the X Division title. The match told a great story about two equally proficient technical wrestlers. Neither man really was able to gain a foothold in this match before Josh Alexander started on working countering TJP's agility, and it was great to see the match become more and more physical as it progressed. Probably exemplified best by Josh Alexander's divine intervention attempt on the outside of the ring, and as I hinted to before, the technical wrestling in this match was a particular highlight. There was just some excellent submissions aided by phenomenal counter wrestling. TJP and Josh have proved how great their chemistry is in the past, and we were treated to more of the same here. I thought the match was very well paced. It never felt boring, which is obviously always a threat to these kind of matches, especially from the very late second fall where TJP manages to get a pin over Alexander in the dying seconds, which sets up a sudden death finish where Josh Alexander finally manages to overcome TJP with a divine intervention to retain the title. Just an awesome celebration of Impact's X Division, which just keeps getting better and better after each week. And that is my list. So let me know what your favourite match of the week was, or whether you agree or disagree with my selections in the comment section down below. Guys, if you're new here and you enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on Twitter at WrestlingByW. Please give the video a share, hit that like button, hit the notification bell to be notified when I release new videos. I hope you all have a great day, guys, and I shall see you all next time. Bye bye.